Welcome to tonight's session is about being in the present moment. So mindfulness is really about paying attention, recalling the present moment, being in the now. So what does that mean? So when you are experiencing, say, thinking, then you are noticing, I am thinking. If you're noticing you're breathing, then you're saying, I am breathing. Or if you're sitting and you're feeling the buttocks, the contact of the buttocks on the ground or the cushion or mat that you're sitting on, then I am sitting. So it's really about focusing the mind. So allowing the mind to just settle down rather than, floating all over the place. Because when the mind is moving too fast, this is where anxiety, depression is very easy to set in. So we're trying to calm the mind down. And that's really the purpose of Wednesday pause when we meet. So I will also recommend sitting upright because this will allow you to sort of stay awake and, stay alert. And of course, just making sure you're comfortable. Whatever that you need is nearby. Maybe you want to have a cup of water nearby or a bottle of water. The session is about 12 minutes, but sometimes maybe in between you want to just open the eyes and just have some sips of water. And, keeping yourself warm or not too warm, so if you have a shawl or a blanket or something, whatever that makes you comfortable, or even wearing socks as well. So you can choose to sit on the couch or on the mat, a yoga mat, or maybe cushion, whatever that works for you. So you can try with various poses, sitting on the mat or on the bed even. Now, choosing to close the eyes or just keeping them open, or sometimes some people just soften their gaze. And of course, in the mid-practice, if you decide to just open the eyes, is fine. And just being very intentional about it. So tonight is really about being in the present moment, just noticing what's happening. So right now, noticing the body as it sits on the chair or mat. Noticing the hands, the length of your arms, the length of your legs, right to the end of the toes. I am feeling the body. Then maybe feeling the head, top of the head. I'm feeling my face. Maybe there's a soft breeze somewhere around your cheek, the temples, on the tip of the nose, maybe around the neck area. So I'm feeling my neck. Maybe there's some discomfort, maybe along the back, or maybe the leg or arm, muscle strain perhaps. And just saying, oh, I am noticing the muscle strain. And just leaving it as that, I am noticing this, without having to add more judgment to it. Like, for example, this is painful. No needing to justify or, subtracting any feelings. Then coming to the breath, I am breathing. I'm breathing in, pausing, and I'm breathing out in the present moment. Maybe the mind is wandering. I'm noticing the mind is wandering. I am thinking. And if the mind is wandering a lot, it's probably helpful to just bring it back to the breath. Bring the attention back to the breath. I am breathing. I'm taking in breath, and then I'm releasing breath. I am here in this present moment. Maybe you're feeling restless, thinking, oh, how long is this meditation going to be? Then just noticing, I am restless, or restlessness is here. And coming back to the breath. Here's an in-breath, and then an out-breath. Inviting the mind to be still, to be calm. At any moments you feel like you need to move, you need to open the eyes, just doing it intentionally. I am opening the eyes. I am moving to make myself more comfortable. And when the mind is not going here and there and everywhere, it's less likely to ruminate. When rumination comes, this is when anxious thoughts set in, depressive thoughts come about. So we interrupt rumination and bring the mind back to the present moment, in the now, with the breath. I'm breathing in and I'm breathing out. And if you're finding any strong emotions arising, that's really very distracting. That can be, that can happen. So just noticing, I am noticing emotions. I am noticing despair, noticing anger. I'm noticing sadness. And maybe let me just invite my attention to just come back to the breath. I'm breathing in and I'm breathing out. That's all that matters. Coming back to the present moments instead of being lost in our thoughts, in our rumination. While continuing to sit here, I'll read you the poetry for tonight. You reading this, be ready, by William Stafford. Starting here, what do you want to remember? How sunlight creeps along a shining floor? What scent of old wood hovers? What softened sound from outside fills the air? Will you ever bring a better gift for the world than the breeding respect that you carry wherever you go right now? Are you waiting for time to show you some better thoughts? When you turn around starting here, lift this new glimpse that you found. Carry into evening all that you want from this day. This interval you spent reading or hearing this, keep it for life. What can anyone give you greater than now, starting here, right in this room, when you turn around? So wherever the mind may have wandered off, just very gently inviting it to, directing it to come back to the breath, paying attention to the breath. Taking one deep breath in and a long exhale. Silently patting yourself on the back for staying on, for showing up. And if you wish to carry on sitting, it's fine. If you wish to move on to the next moment, to your next activity, just gently opening the eyes, noticing the room around you, the space around you. And with this end Wednesday pause, it's good to see all of you and thank you for your attention. So next week, same link, same time. Take care.